Welcome, folks, to Glendale, Arizona and State Farm Stadium, site of this year's Verbo Fiesta Bowl, which, of course, is part of the college football playoff. It's time now for the quarterfinals, and for the top 4 seeds, a time to begin their quest toward the national championship. But they run into a battle-tested team already coming off one playoff victory, trying to shock the world here today and make the semifinals. As we'll see the number 7 seed in this playoff, the USC Trojans, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the Pittsburgh Panthers. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team's going to be moving on. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Here comes the bunch formation. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with 3rd down and long.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Back to pass. It's Mendez. He's moving out of the pocket. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. He's going to pull it down and run. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Grab behind the line. It's Vargas. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage.
Well, it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain in a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. He's going for a big play downfield. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, it's an incompletion here, but I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. He breaks free. Quarterback escapes the pocket. In the clear at the 25. He's got enough for the first down and still going. He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, USC. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk. No signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Point after, knocked right through. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. First down, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Love the aggressive mindset from the play caller here on first down. Take a shot downfield. The only thing is, they're all covered. Nobody's open. He gets flushed out of the pocket, decides to run towards the boundary and gets out of bounds, and a good gain and a first down.
And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down here for this offense. Handoff here from the shotgun. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. And the quarterback dropping back. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Defense makes the stop. The screen pass doesn't produce a first down, and now it's fourth down. Panthers will bring their punt team onto the field. And we'll see what he can do on the return. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. Trojans offense is back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Trying to find some room. It's Vargas.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held it just for 2 yards. First, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at second day, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Dropping back, it's Mendez. He's moving out of the pocket. On the run here. Lets it go. Pass is caught. They're able to get him down.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense. When you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, it makes it so much tougher on coverage.
They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. They need a yard here on fourth down to keep this drive alive. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. There's contact on the throw, and they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on fourth down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a second down and 7.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down play coming up. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Receiver makes the catch. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone here? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Slides to avoid the big hit.
I'd really like this call by this offense on second and short. Looking to maybe take a shot downfield. Nobody is open, so instead, he's able to just tuck it, run, and pick up a nice first down.
This Pitt offense is moving quickly down the field. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Receiver in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. The offense eager to keep this drive going, but facing a third and long in the 20 now. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And they get him down, but that's a solid game here to move the sticks using his feet.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Pitt getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Quarterback making some changes at the line. And they hand it off to the back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And they stop him just short, but the defense really backed up now. It's 1st and goal.
Boy, this is great execution here on this screen play to the running back to pick up big yards and a first down. I think in the process, Chris, they sent a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
And he powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Pitt.
Chris, you don't see it often, but how much do I love seeing that fullback get a touchdown. He blocks all the time. They rarely give him a chance to get his hands on the ball, and when he does, he's rewarded with 6 points.
And they tack on the extra point. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Comes the USC offense back on the field. Last time the defense got a big 4th down stop. Let's see what the offense can do this time. Scanning the field. It's Mendez. Lets it fly to the wideout. Pass incomplete. Very nearly intercepted that time.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
He's back to throw again on second down. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Getting set. Here's second down. Handoff to the single back. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
That's a first down for USC's offense. Nice job up front and an outstanding run here by this running back. What great tradition that USC has of running the football and having great backs. And it's beautiful to see another good one here today.
A quick throw out left, complete. Finding some room at the 25. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw, but I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Here's the second down play. Takes the handoff. It's Vargas. Will he score here? Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, SC.
But that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing.
But there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense?
Play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
The gain makes it second and medium.
Trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Going to pick up the third and short through the air. And the defense smothers him for no gain. The Panthers will come to the line to crank up the tempo. He's found some room at the 45. Tackle made after a big gain.
What a job by this offense picking up the first down. As a play caller, you look at where you are in the field. If you punt it, there's a chance it goes into the end zone for a touchback. If you kick the field goal, it's a really long kick. So this is a great opportunity to be aggressive and pull the trigger to try to come up with a big play. They get it, keep the drive alive, and now they can get a touchdown.
Pitt getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Run down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. and he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. This college football playoff game is all tied up. Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the USC offense is back out on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
Right, nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yard offense.
Of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
And not through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Panthers offense is back out on the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. And the wideout goes in motion. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Tackle made after a solid gain. Will spot the ball for 31.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
He hands it off from the gun. Breaks loose at the 45. They break him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 or more yards a pop like that.
He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Panthers come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. First down, looking to throw the football. Looks like he's going to run it.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
Important second down play coming up. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. And they finally make the stop, but that's a huge gain in the scramble. He found some space and just went for it. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. The offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Second down, we're going to throw it. And it's incomplete. Just 3 seconds left on the clock. This will likely be the last play of the half. Third and goal, looking to throw for it. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
And he knocks that one right through. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Trojans will kick this deep to begin the second half. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. And they get the second half started with the running play. Breaking free at the 35. He's marked out of bounds after an excellent game, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Takes the ball and heads to the left. He's found some room at the 45. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
Well, this is exactly where you find out what you're made of as a team. When you're trailing coming out of the half, how do you respond? Well, we know how this running back's going to respond. What a statement to get this second half started.
And looking to throw now on first down. And it's the senior getting home with the sack. And the Panthers come to the line in the hurry up. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Escapes the pocket. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage.
Boy, it's second down and forever. You know they're going to throw the ball. They want to throw the ball, but to the credit of the defense, there's just nothing open. How about this quarterback? Instead of throwing the ball away, he picks up some big yards. They get a real shot here now on third down.
Handoff here from the shotgun. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
The Panthers will bring their punt team on the field now. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And the ball rolls dead. Trojans offense is back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time. Looking to do the same thing here. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Makes a quick catch.
You see more and more offenses in college football going with three receivers. And the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Looking to throw it on first down. That's caught. It's Vargas.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Sets up a second down play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He has first down yardage at the 46.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
The pass rush closing in. It's a quick grab. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws. They are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
Back to throw. It's Mendez. looking for the tight end, and it's caught. Finding space at the 20. Out of bounds, but not before a big gain. This offense is ripping the defense apart today.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends are really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You can see what he does after the catch, and he is a tough matchup for whether it's a safety, a nickel, or a linebacker.
Tackled after the completion. Offense will now set up inside the 5. The Trojans looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. The pre-snap motion from the offense. As a design quarterback keeper. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also...
And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Southern California.
Nice safe call here for the touchdown. The quarterback does a nice job of just kind of waiting to find the crease behind that centering guard. Found it, got low, and found the end zone.
He knocked through the B-18 and go up 28-17. Now they get set to kick it away. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Did they get points out of this possession? On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he's going to float this one to the right side. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on 1st down.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Urgency now for the offense. They'd hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. He pulls it in for a big gain. And he goes down after a huge gain. This offense is clicking now.
Good job by this offensive line, and a great throw by the quarterback to get that 1st down there on 3rd down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the 2nd half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
Brought down, but crosses midfield to the 46.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Second down after that previous play. Handoff from the shotgun. And they'll stop him after a short gain. An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense.
USC 28, Pitt 17.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. He's got it right near the end zone. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and his drive keeps going.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
And he muscled out of bounds very close to the goal line.
The offense that time just trying to get the ball out in the perimeter, trying to find some space to be able to get their speed into. Pretty good job by the defense slowing him down.
On second and goal, they give it to him again. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They need a touchdown here. Down big in the fourth quarter. Third and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be fourth down.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on third and goal. It brings us to fourth and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of drive, you're this close, inside the 3-yard line, you've got to come away here with a touchdown.
A field goal here doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 on fourth down. They go with a direct snap. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Pitt. That's a crucial score, Kirk. Makes it a one-possession game and makes the stretch run of this very interesting.
Yeah, now the pressure turns to their opponent and their offense. The momentum is starting to tilt, and it's your job to go into your 4-minute offense. But I'd expect this defense to be extra aggressive to try to get this ball back.
Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And he goes down, but there's also a flag down. If it's on the defense, it's going to be a first down. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He'll call for the fair catch here. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. You'd love to build a drive, choose some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play call? With the catch, it's Vargas. Defense finally gets him down, but he showcased the shiftiness on that play.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Offense getting set. It's second down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Looking downfield. It's Mendez. Running back has it on the screen now. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Chris, the execution here on the screen pass was okay by the offense. The defense just almost anticipating the screen. He had nowhere to go.
Crucial third down play right here. Makes a quick grab. Breaks loose at the 45. Big gain, moves the ball across midfield to the 45.
Oh, that really hurts for this defense. They get these guys the third down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a first down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. When offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
Chris, at least there's some positive yards there from this run game. It hasn't been pretty today. It's really, to me, kept them out of finding any kind of offensive rhythm. Now, they have the lead, but it's despite this offense not necessarily having their best day.
Caught quickly. They make the first down, brought down to the 31.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
The shotgun running play call. Makes the catch, but the defense breaks in the ball, and it's a short game.
Now, I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
quarterback now all alone in the backfield. And the back now goes in motion. Looking to pass. It's Mendez. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down. Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. The attempt from 47 yards. And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range.
The snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Bringing it out, it's Roberts. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Panthers offense is back out on the field. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quick pass, here comes a jet sweep. Fights through the tackler. Did well to avoid a loss there, but it's no gain on the play. The offense now operating in empty. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Grab made by the tight end.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
The catch makes it a more manageable third down. Or it's snapped to the back. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. And now it's fourth down. The Panthers come to the line in a hurry-up. Here we go on fourth down. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Chris, I'll be honest, man. I thought on fourth down and 1, they might be just trying to draw the defense off sides, but they caught me and probably the defense by surprise as well, especially on their own side of the field. Gutsy play call right there to keep this drive alive.
Pitt getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. From the shotgun, drops back. Receiver looks it in. It's complete.
This quarterback right now is throwing in sync. That's 3 throws on this drive to start things off. 3 completions and a nice gain there.
Now it's second down here. It's a shotgun run call. He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
We're set for an exciting finish. Not much time left. Offense likely has one final drive.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
And the back gets the football. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. The offense will spend a timeout to stop the clock. 21 seconds remaining. Long march continues. Offense pushing the ball down the field. And He'll drop back here on third down. Caught. Completion. The defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards on the completion, but now it's fourth down. Here comes a handoff. He's stopped, but he gets a first down. A timeout stops the clock with just 7 seconds remaining in the game. Pitt has moved into the red zone. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack. The timeout is taken. Just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play. Defense cannot get off the field. The long drive continues. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. And that's it. The game will end on one last incompletion. Well, Kirk, we thought it might be this kind of a game. Very small margin for error in this game. Who was going to make the crucial play at the end? And they did it to get the W.
Yeah, Chris, when games get tight like we saw here, it really comes down to who's the better coached team, who's going to execute better, and just as importantly, not letting the moment get to your head. That's a nice win for this head coach and his team.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.